Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for July 15, 2020. Today, we're taking a look at the USDCHF, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc for today's trade analysis. We're looking at two different charts here. Of course, the dollar franc on the left-hand side, downtrend, pretty easy to see with that red trend line pushing all the way down to the lowest lows into and around the upper 93s, around the 0.9400 level, the orange shaded area down here at the bottom of the chart. Right hand side is the US dollar index. Obviously, the dollar has been falling over the past couple of weeks and really the past couple of months, going all the way back to April and May. We see the capping out at the resistance high and pushing down. Interesting is the blue shaded area at the very bottom of the chart on the US dollar index, 95.7565 area. That's where it found support the last time and had a rapid reversal and went back up into the 97. So an interesting area here for the US dollar index, the blue zone. Doesn't mean you can't sell the trend, just means you need to be watchful for the opportunity on rallies into resistance. And that's really what the focus on the day will be for the dollar franc, is if we're going to go short in the direction of the trend, we actually want to see it take a little bit of a turn back to resistance closer to the trend line. 94.40, 94.55 would be a better place to sell and go short for the direction of the trend than it would be into the lowest lows, the orange shaded area near the 94 level, 0.94. So if we're going to sell, we actually would like to see both sides of this. US dollar take a little bit of a rally into resistance, get away from that significant support low into the blue zone, and the dollar franc take a little bit of a rally into resistance as well and get away from the orange shaded area. Let's take them both down to the 4-hour time frame. And so we don't really see the dollar rallying yet. US dollar continues to push lower and not really having any sort of rally back yet. We do see the dollar franc trying to make a little bit of headway higher here. I'm going to actually look at this in a little bit of different light. We have the longer term trend line there, the long-term red trend line. But if we put another trend line starting with about right there, we're looking at really some opportunity for it to go back up to the purple shaded area. We've gotten through from the lowest low trend line prior to that. We've gotten through that, sat down on top of that support, almost a head and shoulders pattern here for the dollar franc, isn't it? So the possibility of it rallying to the purple zone is looking pretty good, especially with almost this inverted head and shoulders on the orange shaded area and the middle being the green shaded area. Rallying back to the purple zone is a possibility. Interesting is the US dollar sitting at the blue shaded area as support. So it's a good chance we're going to see the at least rally back to the purple shaded area with its head and shoulders with the dollar at support. Now, if they both hit, if it hits the purple shaded area, and let's just kind of put some circles here. If we see the dollar franc come up to the purple shaded area as resistance, without breaking above, and let's zoom in here on the dollar a little bit, we see the US dollar come back to the pink shaded area. We'll put the circle there as well as resistance without breaking above. We might have our opportunity to go short in the direction of the trend for the dollar franc. So looking for the rally back to the pink zone on the dollar, maybe even the orange zone, or the rally back to the purple zone on the dollar franc. We'll look for the short opportunity for the dollar franc. Until then, definitely watching for potential further reversal. This head and shoulders is a very interesting scenario here on the 4-hour time frame. Breaking the purple shaded area would likely lead to some further movement higher in that case, and that would also mean we'd likely see the break of that pink zone and the 96 level on the US dollar. So some interesting things happening here on the dollar between the pink and the blue zone, and the dollar franc between the purple and the orange zone. Definitely some opportunities to watch for as we go through our day. But selling the direction of trend on the dollar franc will take a rally back to resistance first, or the final breakdown of support for the dollar franc today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.